so excited. We're off to the store because tonight we're having a Friendsgiving dinner at our house. Thanksgiving is a time when my holiday homesickness starts to creep in. So we are really excited to try to cook a full meal. We're skipping turkey because I don't even know where we would buy one in Switzerland. So we're gonna do chicken and mashed potatoes, and I packed a box of stovetop stuffing last time I was in the States, and we're really excited. So yeah, I'm gonna take you along on my cooking journey because I used to hate cooking. It didn't bring any joy to my life. Oh my gosh, the sun, Jesus. But since we've been more domesticated, I've gotten a bit more practice and a bit more confidence. So I'm gonna give this a try. I'll take you along with me on all the what the hell moments, and hopefully, you know, this goes really well. So stay tuned. This always cracks me up. They call this American bread because it's sliced. And hot dog buns and hamburger buns is the American bread section, and then this is the Swiss bread section where they have all the fresh choices. All right, so we're back in the kitchen. Welcome to my kitchen, by the way. We're gonna be spending a lot of time in here today. And we went to Aldi and Coop, which are two of our like main grocery stores here. We ended up getting this like stand mixer at Aldi. We never go to Aldi or Lidl without leaving with some random crap. But hopefully we can use this for the mashed potatoes or something. This is actually my third Thanksgiving abroad. So the first was my exchange year, and then last year I was abroad when I lived and worked in Ireland. And those two Thanksgivings I just made pies because that's like, be honest, like the best part of the meal. And I enjoy doing that. I'm more into baking than cooking. So this year I'm just making one pie. I'm making just apple. I was gonna make pumpkin, but the thing about life abroad is like in American grocery stores you can walk in and they have like a display with like the canned pumpkin and like the pie crust stuff and all together. And here there is no such like canned pumpkin to be found. So last year I actually ended up using like a butternut squash, which apparently is basically what they use in the canned pumpkin anyway. And I like roasted it myself and I blended it and I made it like properly from scratch. And I was gonna do that again this year, but because I'm attempting like the full meal and not just pies, I was like, okay, maybe we'll just stick to apple, the go-to, and then we will try pumpkin another time. Excuse you, sir. This is not for you. What do you think you're doing? Hopefully everything works well. A couple things like are just different here. Like it's hard to find exactly what I'm looking for. Like they don't have Crisco. So I got this like weird, I don't know, it's called like bratbutter. It's supposed to be like cooking fat, I guess. It's like kind of butter, but like not really. So hopefully that works instead of shortening. We'll see how it goes. So the first thing I'm starting with is pie crust and the guts, because the pie needs to be cooked in the oven, and then so does the chicken that we're doing. But I'm so glad I found a pie crust recipe that does it in grams, because here they don't have like measuring cups, and I should just buy some because I have so many American recipes. But we have this little scale that we just put the bowl on and then zero out every time I put a new ingredient in. So that's pretty easy. And then I legitimately use like a big spoon and a little spoon as my tablespoon and teaspoon, which is just like, you know, not very official, I guess, but it works out well. And then we're gonna do garlic parmesan green beans, because I like green bean casserole, but I don't have those like weird crunchy French's things. So we're gonna do a kind of a different variation, but I do love green beans in a Thanksgiving menu. They add good color. And then obviously mashed potatoes. Like I said, I have my stovetop. I'm just using this IKEA gravy because gravy is like weirdly, I don't know, confuses me, so I'm just using that. These aren't cranberries, but it's kind of like cranberries. It's like that jam that they serve you at IKEA with the meatballs, so that'll be good. The other thing that's so weird is the brown sugar here. So they don't have the bag of like the packable brown sugar like we have. They have this, just like, I don't even know. It's basically just like unprocessed sugar. It's like really thick and brown in color, but it's not the same as ours. Hendrik's mom bakes a lot, and she was telling me the last time I was trying to make chocolate chip cookies, I used this. She's telling me that sometimes it doesn't like dissolve properly, so it's like still kind of crystally in the dessert. And the chocolate chip cookies, it seemed okay last time. If it is crystallized in this pumpkin or in the pie, I think it would be okay in an apple pie, whereas in a pumpkin pie, it'd probably be weird to have like chunky sugar. So I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Again, everything's weird in other countries, and it is so annoying to try to figure out how to do things when your go-to stuff is not available. But if you're in the same boat, I feel your pain. Don't worry, you'll figure it out. Get resourceful, ask the locals, and it's all gonna be good. So pie crusts are done and chilling in the fridge. I also have the apple guts pretty much done, except I forgot to buy cinnamon. So I'm running to the store to get some of that, and I will let this sit for a while. And pro tip, if you let your apple guts sit for a while, then they release some of their juices, and then you can put it in the pie with a slotted spoon, and then you don't get a soggy bottom, because who wants that? So yes, I'm gonna do that. By the way, these covers are from IKEA, and they are amazing. You just like you push down a little, and then it makes like a seal kind of. They're pretty airtight, and they save us on so much plastic wrap and aluminum foil, so I definitely recommend those. Cheesy potatoes started. I did it with a regular potato masher, but I'm gonna break this sucker out and give it a try to get it really creamy, and then the roasted garlic is supposed to be done, and it looks, oh god, like the whole kitchen smells amazing, and it looks really good. So I'm excited to taste these. Not bad. Not bad at all. So I'm gonna put these in the fridge. The recipe calls for them being in the oven for a little while to like make them more of like a bake. So I'm gonna do that like close to the time. It's only about 3:30 now, so I'm gonna do my green beans, and then I'm gonna, hopefully Hendrik will be home any minute so he can get started on helping me clean a little bit, and then we can get ready, and yeah, hopefully it's all good. All right, so it's a little while later on now. I have showered, re-makeuped, done my hair. It's a very exciting day around here at the Fischer house. I am really looking forward to this meal. I think it's gonna all come together really well. The hardest part for sure about these kinds of things is the timing of all the cooking, so everything comes out hot at once, but I think we did a pretty good job. We've got the table set. I'm so excited. Honey, can you turn the light brightness down? It's like really aggressive. But we're really excited. I picked these up while we were in America, so they're really fun for Thanksgiving and just fall in general. We've got all the pumpkins, which we'll obviously have to move when the food comes out. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. So right now we have the chickens cooking. I am looking forward to seeing how those turn out. We got like kind of like a cheat chicken because it's like already marinated, and it doesn't even cook like in our pan, like it's cooking like in a bag. I don't know how it works. Hendrik assured me they're delicious. So we're gonna have the cheating chickens. I just want to talk a little bit about my schedule for how I cooked in case you are hosting a Friendsgiving next week, when it is, and when like actual Thanksgiving is, or whatever, because this is my first time cooking a big meal like this, and I'm pretty pleased with how it's gone today. I was expecting like major meltdown at least once, but that did not happen, so that's good. So I started the day with the pie. I cooked it about 80% of the way, so then later we will take it and put it back in the oven. But oh my gosh, like look at this pie. I'm so excited. It is like so golden brown already. Just gonna be that little bit more. I'm so excited. And then the next thing I did was the potatoes, which did not take long. Next I did the green beans, which were in the oven at the same temperature as the meat, so I got those done really quick. Those only took 20 minutes total, so I just did them for 15 minutes while the oven's cooling down and we're getting everything ready to bring out, I'll pop them back in for the last few minutes. And then the next step, while the chickens are cooking, like the last 10 minutes, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw together the stovetop stuffing on the stove. I'm also going to quick stir up the gravy. And then also I'll put the potatoes back on the stove. The recipe I used called for the potatoes to be like baked a while with some cheese on top, which sounds amazing, but like we don't have enough baking dishes or time to do that. So we're just gonna stick with what we've got, and it's already pretty good. So I'm pleased with that. Again, I'm just gonna pop that on the stove in the last few minutes of the chickens finishing up. So yeah, I think it's gonna come together really well. I have put all of the recipes that I used down in the description below. Please feel free to go check those out. I found them all through Pinterest. Thank you all for watching so far. We are just gonna enjoy a nice meal with our friends. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Maybe write something you're thankful for in the comments. I'd love to get to know all of you more. So please, please, please always feel like you can reach out to me. I'm so excited to hear from you. I will talk to you all very soon. Bye.